what was interesting about the statement was that there was no explanation as to what exactly was the political motivations or so for the APNU in starting the college and having the college go on for 4 or 5 years. I'm trying to understand, how I saw it when I read it was that you put particular words in there so that you get a certain reaction from persons, from the echo chamber, but it doesn't really have any meaning.
That was Shadow Minister of Public Service Tabitha Sarabo Halley on Tuesday during a virtual media briefing in response to claims by Sonia Parag, Minister of Public Service, that the Bertram Collins College was established as a political machinery for the APNU AFC and produced an outcome contrary to fair recruit practices. In a statement on Monday justifying government's decision to close the college, Minister Parag claimed that the staff college sought to duplicate and supersede the ministry's training division, which was rehabilitated at Ogle, East Coast, Demerara, to the tune of $80 million. She also highlighted that the annual budget for the staff college in 2017 was a whopping $175.8 million and $143.6 million in 2018. She claims that 99% of the staff were on contract, with 50% being retirees. Salaries for the staff collectively amounted to in excess of $87 million yearly. However, the former public service minister maintained that the college, which was established in 2016, was a direct resolution to cries from the citizenry over an inefficient public service.
Ministries as well as public agencies worked as silos and were unable to properly provide the services that the public expected and deserved. Some of the major issues we confronted were decades-long vacant positions in critical departments, persons in positions for which they were woefully unqualified for, all affecting the ability to smoothly serve the public. Mountains of paper greeted us in some agencies as computerization was a foreign concept and decision-making was so centralized that almost every move required some minister's consent. Gatekeepers were placed in all agencies, ensuring that the will of the minister was carried out at the expense of professionalism and ethics. Vindictiveness and discrimination permeated the public service.
The Bertram Collins College of Public Service was the brainchild of former President David Granger, whose vision was to ensure everyone entering the public service is trained in order to ensure an effective public service, which he believed was vital to the development of any country. Since its establishment, 4 batches of students from all cross-sections of Guyana had graduated from the Bertram Collins College. The Shadow Minister further expressed concerns over the possible treatment that will now be meted out to some 240 past students of the college.
Will there be stifling of promotions, or will attempts be made to frustrate them to the point that where they feel they must resign?
The government made a decision to close the Bertram Collins Public Service Training College, which resulted in the termination of 24 permanent staff on Monday. Meanwhile, the Ghana Youth and Student Movement on Tuesday condemned what it described as the crude closure of the Ministry of Social Cohesion and now the shutting down of the Bertram Collins College of Public Service. The GYSM in a statement outlined that the closure does not merely negate new cadets from entry, but has increased the amount of persons on the breadline. Temika Rodney reporting for the HGP Nightly News.